All right, guys, let's break down what ended up happening in the latter half of the day today, which, as you guys can tell, or maybe not, but don't worry, I'm going to tell you right now, we ended up pretty much breaking even on the day. You heard that right. We ended up breaking even on the day, and it's crazy because earlier in the day when I made my previous video, we were heavily in the red. I'm talking close to 3%. So we got to break down the markets in this video, stocks, charts, what I'm doing. But before we do, get your free money from Moomoo, up to 5 free shares of stock, each up to $3,500, and you get a free share of Twitter if you deposit all the way up to $2,000. Just use that link down below and get your 5 stocks from Webull as well, also linked down below. And with that being said, cheers, let's get into the video. And like I said earlier in the day, guys, we were down in a big way. You guys can see here, excuse me, the low on the day was $380 on SPY, and we hit that at about 1:30, which, funny enough, that is exactly when my last video came out. So once my video came out, funny enough, that was when the bottom hit, and we ended up rallying 10 points from 380. We closed at 390, which ended up being an intraday move of 2.5%. So we were down, I think, 2.5%, maybe 3% on SPY at one point, and we ended up ripping up 2.5% in the last pretty much 2 hours of the day, and a lot of that came in the last 45 minutes of the day. We ran about 1.82%, so big move to the upside into the close here. Triple Q went up from 280 to about 289 roughly, so this rallied 3% from about 130 to the close, which is nuts. And one thing worth mentioning is just because we rallied off of the low of the day doesn't mean we're all of a sudden breaking out now, because if I pull up, maybe the 10-day will show it. Yeah, look at that. The 10-day chart still shows that we are under both moving averages, even though we actually broke above 285 on Triple Q, which is a good sign in the short term, considering that was the double bottom support we called out. So that's a good sign. But again, we're still under these moving averages on the 10-day chart. And same thing for SPY. Look, we're still under the moving averages. And yes, SPY also broke out of that double bottom support, which became resistance. And now it's support again, if that makes sense, which was right around 385. Now we closed right around 390. So for this week, I mean, obviously it's Friday, it's the weekend. For next week, Monday, and we'll talk more about this on Sunday night's video. Make sure you guys subscribe if you haven't done so already. And geez, I have to clear my throat a lot in this video, but it's all good, guys. We'll talk more on Sunday in terms of, how the futures are looking. But right now, I mean, look, we got to break 390 on SPY. That's what I'm watching for next week, and Triple Q has to break above, I'd say, about 290. So what are your thoughts? Drop me some comments down below. Smash that like button. As you all know, I've been nibbling a little bit here and there. Oops, there goes Siri talking again. Jeez, guys, shut up, Siri. Let me actually, it's all right. If she talks again, it's fine. Where was I? Yeah, I'm nibbling a little bit, buying some stocks, but I still have a decent cash position, and I'm well aware that the markets really could go lower. I mean, it's possible, very possible. Considering we do have potential recession right now, inflation is not letting up by the looks of it anytime soon. And of course, the interest rates, they're going up, right? 50 basis point. We're going to get multiple hikes like that this year. So yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comments. Smash that like button, subscribe, and don't forget to get your free money if you haven't done so already. 5 stocks from Moomoo and 5 stocks from Webull, link down below. Now let's talk about some stocks, some setups that I like in this crazy market. So number one is Coca-Cola, which went up today, 1.6%. I think a lot of value stocks did pretty well today. Oh yeah, look at that. The Dow ended up closing green, so that's good. Coca-Cola went up, like I said, 1.6%. And by the looks of it, take a look here, guys. This is right at the bottom of this channel, and let me tell you, it is very oversold. You guys can see Coca-Cola is down from 67, now it's at 60. It's down 9% over the past couple of weeks, and again, it's currently holding a higher low at the bottom of this channel. Now we just have to be patient, wait and see. Our buyers are going to step in on Coca-Cola, push it up towards the, lower mid-60s, 62 to 65 is what I'm talking about. That is where we could make some money on this. So in the meantime, I'm going to set my alert at $61.50. We'll watch it from there, and we'll see what it ends up doing. As if this plays out, there could be a lot more upside for the stock, right? The next one is Pfizer, PFE. Let's pull it up. Pfizer is in a wedge on the 4-hour chart, and with today's almost 4% move, this is breaking out of the moving averages, not quite yet out of the wedge, but it's almost there. I mean, if Pfizer starts cracking above, let's see here, $52, $53, that, into the mid-50s, that is really where it could start exploding. And I heard our COVID cases coming up again. I'm not too in tune with that. I don't really pay attention to it. But are they? That's what I heard. A couple comments today. That could be why Pfizer's moving up. I'm assuming the other stocks are moving up in that category. Actually, no, Moderna it went down 5%, but Pfizer's moving. You guys know they have made a crap ton of money, over the past couple of months, really, the past year, 12 months, 18 months. You guys know why. We're not going to get into that in this video. They're making a crap ton of money, so hey, if we got another surge in the cases, this might go ballistic again. I don't want that to happen, but I'm just being real. I'm just being realistic. It's possible. So the next one is Johnson & Johnson, J&J. This one up 2% pretty much on the day today, and it looks like it's holding a higher low. It's holding the uptrend, but it is under the moving averages, and we also have a death cross, which is a little bit worrisome in the short term, but if this starts cracking above $180, which is where my alert is, right above the moving averages on this 4-hour time frame, that's going to be a bullish, breakout spot in my opinion. That's going to be very bullish considering, again, it's the moving average resistance right around 180, but that's also been resistance for this whole month of May. So I have my alert at 180. If we break that point, I have no reason to believe that J&J can't go to 185, 186. I think that is where it is ultimately going to go. And as always, guys, please don't just buy blindly based on these videos. I'm not telling you guys what to buy. I'm just breaking down what I'm seeing, and you guys have to go and do more research, further due diligence, and make the decision for yourself. So the next one is another healthcare stock. These setups look pretty decent. A lot of tech stock setups don't look that great. We'll talk maybe about one or two at the end of this video, so make sure you stick on throughout. But on the flip side, a lot of these healthcare plays, technically speaking, they look pretty solid. UNH is at the bottom of the channel. We held a higher low today. We bounced up 1.5%, and we closed right under the 50 SMA. If this level ends up breaking 490 into the 500s, that's where I think UNH could really start flying. And SNPS is one that I'm watching as well. Synopsis. This is one that's in a downtrend, but today it went up over 2%, broke out of the 180 SMA, and I think this upcoming week, at some point, we're going to test that resistance right around $315 to about $300 a share. And I think we might even break it, quite honestly. So I'm going to set my alert at 300. Let's do 315. Mark is at or above. And let me get some water, guys. Cheers to all you watching this video. I appreciate you all. Yeah, I set my alert at 315. We'll see what it does from there. And now, as promised, let's run through some big tech names, what's going on before we wrap this video up. It's a quick video. It's Friday. The markets were pretty all right today. I mean, we had big swings, but they were decently calm considering, we've had 3% red days followed by 2% green days the past, couple weeks, and even more wild than that. We had a 5% red day, 4%. So today, by those, standards, was a pretty calm day. Pretty calm day. And me, I'm personally in right now Apple stock as a swing trade, AAPL. So let's see what that ended up doing. This ended up going green, guys. Crazy. It closed up 0.17%, and this had a crazy rebound heading into the close. Apple was at 132.60 at, when was that? 1:30 p.m., and it ran all the way to 137.50, so I was down about $4 a share. My average is right around 136.50, so I was down, but now I ended up going up into, the stock closed to where my position is green. I didn't sell my position yet, but it went green, which is nice. And hopefully at some point next week, I'm willing to even wait more. We get that rebound that I do believe we are going to get, considering Apple is extremely oversold, and I just think it's coming. Whether we go down another 5 points, 10 points, and then we get a huge rip towards the mid-hundreds again, or we do it from here, towards 145, 150. I think it's coming, and that is where I'm looking to lock in gains. And let's pull up Google quickly, because this one ended up collapsing today as well, and it did not close green like Apple. Again, Apple closed up barely. Google, on the flip side, ended up going down 1.3%. Look at this. If I pull up the intraday chart, Google opened up at about 22.40 today and went all the way down to 21.30, so it lost 5% during that, first half of the day, big sell-off that we saw. And then we went from 21.20 to about 21.80, still closing down 1.3% at the end of the day. So Google is getting hit, and to be honest, guys, I'm happy. This is what I want to see. I mentioned to you all, I'm going to buy more Google in the very low 2000s. Did I pull the trigger today? I didn't in my account. Funny thing is, I did buy a little bit in my fiance's account. I did buy a little bit for her today. But if it gets under or towards 2000, I'm talking literally like 2000, 2050. That is where my next buy price point is. And then from there, 1850, 1800, 1750, if we do get down there, I will be buying like a maniac. That. I mean, that's just, I'm being honest. Call me crazy. And I'm looking at these shares from a long-term perspective, right? So keep that in mind when it comes to Google. So with that being said, guys, I guess that's it. Probably the quickest night video ever, about 11, 12 minutes. Not too shabby. If you all enjoyed it, smash that like button, subscribe, drop me a comment, join my Patreon if you want all my moves in the markets. That's linked down below, and you also get more access to me, morning videos, and a bunch of other perks. Again, linked down below. And get your 5 stocks from Moomoo and your free share of Twitter from Moomoo, linked down below. And you also get 5 stocks from Webull, also linked down below. All of that helps out the channel, guys, and I really appreciate you as always. So cheers. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you all in the next video, which I do have one planned for the morning. So be in tune for that. I'll see you guys later. Peace out.